And especially recently, there is a reason for Moon to fear Happy, because there have been a lot of games, honestly. Lots of encounters between them. Look at that. Just this year they met like 9 times already. And Moon was only able to win a single series in the Don't Force Me Cup. Before that, we had a few victories from Moon as well. But mostly it was Happy having the upper hand. 83% win rate against Moon. Nobody has ever been at all close to this kind of a win rate against Moon. Happy is normally Moon's kryptonite. Will that continue today? We will find out now. As we move to our first map, the first time we see it today, Hammerfall. The newest map in the pool, which is a rather small map. It's Demon Hunter first. Whoa, wait. Is Happy fast expanding? I thought he only did this on Echo Isles. There's a Wisp here, ready to detonate. And the Demon Hunter was busy chasing the Acolyte for quite a long time. So this Ziggurat is definitely gonna finish. Oh, and the Wisp didn't even detonate. This looks like a clean start for Happy. This was just a simple Acolyte distraction. Keeping the Demon Hunter busy. And buying a lot of time for Happy. I'm very surprised by this. Normally Happy plays expansions very rarely, fast expansions. Like I said, it's mostly on Echo Isles. Or maybe he's not even going to expand. Maybe he's just going to go for a tech instead and just put a net up there for funsies. We have a second Ancient of War. And Hunter's Hall. Moon's getting ready to all in with hunts. With a Keeper, the strat is very strong against Fast Expo. With a Demon Hunter, it's like, meh. This is the big advantage of Undead Fast Expansion. You can change your mind at the tip of a hat. He doesn't have to expand. Happy could just tech here if he feels more comfortable with that. But no, he is starting the expansion. Both the Expo and the tech cost 210 lumber. That's why it's very easy to change your mind between the two. If Moon wants the Huntress push to work, normally he also needs APs. Demon Hunter. Oh, is he going to get surrounded? Oh, of course he is. Happy locks that in any day of the week. Gonna have to TP. Oh, didn't quite get the deny there, did Happy. And there's an AP coming right around the tree line. Oh my god, Happy's not seeing it. Oh, never mind. I think he did see it. Yeah. Now he certainly did. That AP won't be finishing. Ghouls are coming. DK with the aura. Nice and fast. That AP goes down. Aggressive coils? Wait, what? Against the archer? Wait, what? 2 coils to kill 1 archer. Okay. You really didn't like that one. Happy not yet committing with all of his forces. He's trying to assess the situation. He's got a graveyard coming. For Fiends later on, that could be extremely strong, but the graveyard takes a long time to build. Almost 2 minutes. I think we forgot to start a prediction. We'll make a new prediction on the second map. That sentry ward for Happy sees absolutely everything. And this AP also will be cancelled. Position for Moon is looking worse and worse. This is one of the biggest weaknesses of Demon Hunter. He's very bad against fast expansion. Still no AP. Graveyard about to finish. Then Happy can also go for Spirit Tower if he wants. Oh, DK though. Getting surrounded by the Wisps. But he does make it out. And now it's the Demon Hunter. Who's in trouble? The Demon Hunter. Who might die? The Narrow Tower. And Moon may have disconnected as well. Maybe we're having some flow host issues today. Yeah, Moon didn't GG, so this was definitely a disconnect. Alright, tell you what. I do a new poll. What should admins decide? Moon wins. That was weird. Would be weird. Happy wins. Regame. Yeah, okay, so today we had 3 people disconnecting. First it was the Observer. That didn't matter so much. Then it was 120. And now it was Moon. All right, 56% of the viewers are voting for a regame. And 24% are voting for Moon to win. That would be indeed strange. Yeah, it seemed like the Demon Hunter was most likely going to die right there. And the APs weren't coming up. And Fiends were on the way. And Happy could upgrade the Spirit Tower. I would say that game was 98% over in Happy's favor. Alright, the poll has ended. 56% are for regame. 23% are for Happy wins. 22% are for Moon wins. I can guarantee that Moon isn't going to get the win here. That much. Oh, Happy disked. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize that. Thank you, Kevin, for pointing that out. Happy disconnected. Well, that complicates the situation. Yeah. You could make an argument that the player who disconnects, is at fault. But honestly, it's the internet. It's not that player's fault either. So I kind of tend to think that it doesn't really matter who disconnected if there's a disconnect. If there's a disconnect, then I think the decision has to be made. Was the game close enough to restart or not? That being said, though, most players, when they do disconnect, then they tend to say, all right, let's do a regame, if they had the lead. So the question is how stubborn Happy is going to be here and how lenient the admins will be. Oh, I missed some subs earlier, guys. I'm sorry. Tsushine and Follow Duro and HCRA, all with the resubs. Thank you, thank you. All right, and now we have the decision. It is indeed a regame. So we get to see this one more time. Pretty sure it's not going to be the same early game, though. Perfection with the 18 months. Thank you for the resub. Says, let's fets. Oh, we got a keeper this time. All right. Moon wants to be able to deal better with the fast expansion, and for that, the keeper is most certainly the better hero. But if Happy scouts the keeper, I'm pretty sure he won't be expanding. Oh yeah, Gamba, true. Let's do some Gamba. Alright, the predictions are up. Who's gonna win map 2? Map 1, excuse me. Oh, Acolyte. Kind of botched the scout here. Got ensnared, got easily killed. The keeper even got experience. No way. Is Happy gonna fast expo again? What? Okay, the question is, did he see the keeper or did he not see the keeper? I think with the lingering vision, he should have seen him. But again, Happy doesn't have to commit for the fast expo. This could be just a fake expo. Quick level 2 for the keeper. That's very nice, thanks to the Acolyte. Ghouls took quite a bit of damage here. DK though gets level 2. Replenishment potion for him is quite nice. Entangle and Treants. So this ghoul probably gonna go... Wow. That was 250 mana to get 1 ghoul kill. That did not seem worth it. But as you can see, Happy started the tier 2. That is the only reasonable choice. Moon with a nice adjustment. He realizes Happy won't actually be expanding, he's just pretending to. So Moon is going for his own expansion instead, up in the north. Who chose this map? What do you mean? I like this map. I think this map is cool. The new map, Hammerfall. Oh, 2 ghouls around. Alright, Happy with the first flex of the game. Forces a TP. Normally Happy doesn't really play tier 2 expansions. Especially against Keeper. But with the Nerub Tower up there and an Acolyte at the ready, it is tempting. Nidus will oftentimes try to take out this Nerub Tower with Treants. I think Undead should try to prioritize not giving up the Nerub. We only have 100 at the moment. If you lose the first hunch you got, that doesn't feel good. Keeper with a telly staff. Happy oftentimes likes getting that one also for himself, but not this time. Happy's again getting very close to headbutting the camera, as we've seen many times before. And Moon has to figure out what's going on. Has to scout, has to find out if Happy is expanding or not. So far the answer is no. Tier 2 finishes, and now Happy goes for the Haunted. This is very unusual to see for him. Like I said earlier, Tier 2 expansion is almost never played by Happy. Keeper wants to find out if today is one of those rare days, but Happy hasn't yet allowed a scout. And since he's going to expand here and not tech for some time, I could see some gargoyles for Happy. Yeah, there's the first Garg. No. I guess he cancelled it. Second Ziggurat instead. And both are going to have pretty much a tier 2 expansion, which is rare to see in this matchup, and normally not something that the elf really loves to go for. The Keeper is a good hero early game, but pretty weak late game. Normally, you need to get an economic advantage or some kind of advantage with the Keeper early game or mid game. And now it's too late to cancel the Haunted Goldmine. Happy's expansion will be coming up. Only thing lacking for the Russian undead here is levels. DK not level 3 yet, but trying to get there now. Oh, Moon is coming south. With the panda. Wait, maybe he can get the cancel here. Lich close to being surrounded. Oh, Happy wasn't looking for a second. But the Lich here doesn't actually get surrounded. And the DK gets level 3. Treants summoned, but only level 1. Not level 2 Treants. The Haunted does come up. But Moon almost had the window. If he had the TP there, maybe he could have committed all the Huntresses to try to get the cancel. But with no TP, he can't commit that hard. It was a typical Night of Surround moment right there. Panda, of course, desperately needed to have anti-air against the Gargs, but this means no Demon Hunter mana burn for the late game. This is the big downside of the Keeper. He will be, first of all, weak himself in the late game, and secondly, doesn't give you one of the strong other weapons of other heroes. I like the Keeper harass here, though. He's going to take out some Acolytes, limit mining. But Happy is also a real danger to be taken seriously. If the Tree of Life falls, the game is definitely over. Moon has to hold right here. Good use of the staff for now. Wait, how many Acolytes is this? Happy has 11 Acolytes. That seems like a bit too much. Oh, nice snipe. Gets one Gargoyle, but also Huntresses falling quickly. Keeper still trying to harass. He's almost level 3. Would love to have that for more Treants, for more harass. But now we have a Spirit Tower up at the expansion and the Ghouls defending. This will be enough to deal with these Treants. Both players, though, hold on to their expansions. Looking at the gold remaining in the overlay, we see that Happy lost a bit more mining time. But now he's going tier 3. Maybe a bit late with... Oh, no, he has a Slaughterhouse already. I was about to say. A bit late with the Slaughterhouse. But Happy has that one as well. I would say Happy is looking phenomenal in this game. Would love to see a Shredder here for Moon. Get the lumber, get the upgrades you need. But he's pretty broke right now. Happy already on his way to 2-0. That's a great thing when you play Ghoul build. Normally you always have lots of lumber, if you manage it somewhat well. Moon with an opportunity here maybe to do something. Catches the Lich out in the open. But the DK coils here are also very strong right now. Staff, again we have double staff already. Moon is trying to be very cost efficient with 2 staffs. He's not going to staff the Hunters though. He knows Hunters now are useless. He's going to try to protect the Dryads. And build a big army early and control the middle of the map. Moon is legendary for his Dryad control. And Happy's Gargs are all starting to drop low. This could be a fight that Moon can win. I was forgetting about the staffs right now. It's 2 Dryads going down. Both could have been saved. Oh, there we go. Staff now. The Ghouls, by the way, completely ignored this whole time. Seems like they could have been taken out easily. Now, 1 and maybe 2 will fall. Alright, Moon got his objective. He got central control. But he's not going tier 3. He's not going to have the hero advantage. And Happy now going to pick up the orb and many more upgrades. Dreadlord 3rd joining once again with the intention of sleeping the Panda and stopping the Breath of Fire. Heal scrolls here, of course, will also be a huge deal, especially on the undead side. Panda, not yet level 3, but is about to get it. And happy now with good levels on his first 2 heroes. 4 and 3, really nice. Of course, the Dreadlord's going to be lacking behind a bit. And we're just going pure Dryads. Tier 2 Dryads only. But when you want to play pure Dryads, normally you have to have phenomenal upgrades. This is certainly not the case yet. Both players moving towards the enemy expansion, trying to take out the second base. But with Dryads especially, that's not so easy. Happy going for the Entangle. That one should die pretty fast. TP home by Moon. Loses the game of chicken. It is 9 Gargs against 12 Dryads. This is perhaps a fight the Dryads could win, especially with a few more upgrades. Happy's upgrades also have stopped. His lumber is looking a bit rough right now. First armor upgrade for the Dryads just finished. Very important. Oh, DK getting entangled. There's one destroyer somewhere. Oh, Happy's trying to expand a second time. So is Moon. On this map, both gold mines, both expansion gold mines are close to the main base. Both are pretty much the same distance. So it's not like when you take a third base, you move very far away from your main. This is pretty interesting about this map. Happy though, cancelled the third base aspirations for Moon. Sorry about the lag. Oh, Happy here, deep behind enemy territory. This would be a dangerous position next to fight to all these Moonwells. May have to TP out, but then again, with Gargs, you're very maneuverable. Happy might just be able to run away. Oh, Keeper feels the pain of the Coil Nova. But also, the Dreadlord taking a lot of damage. Boots for the Dreadlord would be wonderful. Coil needed again. Dryads coming in from the side, but those could also be easily sniped. And Happy has bought the time for the second expansion. Happy on 3 bases, man. That's a terrifying thought. And Moon's still just tier 2. Tier 2 only, just Dryads. Finally! He's getting the upgrades he needs. 2-2 on Dryads is very good. But if Happy just gets like 2 or 3 meat wagons, that could deal with the Dryad problem. If it even is a problem. Maybe just Gargs and heal scrolls are enough. The Panda is a very strong hero, but the downside is he can get countered very hard by heal scrolls. If you have enough gold, that is. Oh, Dreadlord here finds himself in the wrong neighborhood. That one's probably going down. Or perhaps he isn't. Gets the level 2 here. Lots of Dryads have fallen. Only level 2 hero wouldn't even be that painful to lose. TP out now by Happy, trying to send a few more Dryads on the way. And again, he gets 2 while backing up. All the Gargs hurt, but he can heal them through various means. Happy here looking absolutely phenomenal. Even setting up a strong tower protection at the expansion. Only thing really he is missing is more lumber. He's got only 4 ghouls left, which is very, very little lumber for 3 base economy. And And the towers are finishing just in time. And cracking undead bases with, expansions with towers. It's almost impossible. Moon is down in supply. He's down in tech. He's down in heroes. This game requires some kind of a miracle. Oh my god, look at the acolytes. All surviving on like 5 HP. What Moon really needs is a level 5 panda. And then go on an absolute killing spree. But he's far away from that level 5. Alright, both players on 3 bases. That's a rare sight. But Moon's tech and heroes are the things that are really lacking behind. Happy with the 3-1 upgrades, 3-2 on the way. Also, stone form. So much income. He could just plant necropolises everywhere. Scouting necros. Mass air army by Happy. Destroyers and Gargs is all he has. Plus, of course, the heroes and the statues. The true champions. Double heal scroll for Happy as well. With all of this gold, he can easily afford it. Oh, the panda here finds himself far out by himself. And the staff is just a millisecond too late. Oh, and how often have we seen this? You make one mistake against Happy, and instantly it is punished. No panda, no damage, no chance in this fight. DK is level 5, and the undead hero levels are just rising as if they are getting these... what are the things called in English, in Pokemon? That you feed your Pokemon and then they level up super fast? Candy or something? Yep. Undead hero levels, getting fed the candy towards the end. GG. Happy with a 1-0. He won this map twice, basically. Only counts for 1, though. But it counts for enough. Happy gets the 1-0, as was kind of expected. And Moon, honestly, was never in control in any of these games. Rare candy. That's the one. Rare candy. Yeah. I feel like we could start calling Dryads the rare candy. They're just so juicy and give you so much experience. Happy takes the first map. Moon now with his loser's pick. That one is going to be Northern Isles. We're expanding for the undead. Should certainly be more difficult if the Night Elf knows how to go up against it. By the way, do we know what the lower bracket matches are going to be looking like? I think so, right? Let's take a look. Fortitude is going to be facing Colorful. Ooh, that's a cool game. I'm looking forward to that one. And the loser of this game will be going up against 120. Very tough encounter there as well. Of course, that's what happens when you have the best players in the world here competing. The top 8 of the TPL is the best of the best. Tomorrow's not going to be the lower bracket, by the way. Tomorrow we're going to have the upper bracket semifinals. 2 best of 5. Focus versus Lawlight and Lin versus the winner of this game. Lin versus Happy, Focus versus Lawlight. Could be kick-ass games. And if Happy keeps playing the way he was, which was basically flawless, then that doesn't seem too unlikely. Alright, let's go. Map number 2. Northern Isles. Is it gonna be a keeper this time? Or will it be a demon? From what I've seen recently, I guess this creep out has to be Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter Immolation. But in general, it seems like Happy just doesn't get fooled against the keeper anymore. It just seems like he always has the exactly correct move. Thank you, by the way, Husaren Stück with a 10-month resub. Says muesli, muesli, yum yum yum. Thank you. What about predictions? Yes, true. I keep forgetting about these. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. New prediction. Who wins map 2? Happy or Moon? For a second there, I thought Happy was going to pick up the... what's it called? Sacrificial Skull and go for a tower push. 1-0, of course, for a little while there, was really fond of the strat against Night Elf, but Happy never really did it. But he does like getting the circlets. I saw one replay where X-Lord got the circlet and didn't even get purged on this map. And I don't know how he did it, and he didn't tell me. The little show-off. Happy aiming for a fast level 2. He's gonna get the next consumable as well. Demon Hunter double ring is not bad at all against Undead, by the way. One ghoul in trouble. But the coil might not be enough. Oh, first blood for Moon. There we go. Takes out at least one ghoul. Burning through a lot of mana here, but that's what the Moon Wells are for. Sentry wards placed. Pretty sure Moon... Yeah, figured it out though. Yep. That's a dust. That was kind of obvious. Second sentry ward, not so much. Demon Hunter, ooh, Moon taking a big risk. He was trying to find the ghouls and creepjack them at the Ogre Magi, but there are none here. Happy thought maybe the demon was going to be creeping it, but I don't think he can. With this little HP. I think Moon is slightly ahead on tech. Naga second. Most likely for Moon. Seems like almost every undead nowadays is going for a Lich second rather than Naga second. The big downside of playing a Naga second is that the undead's tier 3 timing is much slowed down. Because you can't just walk into the middle of the map with the ghouls with Frenzy researching and then go for the Naga and then go for the push. So, Naga second for undead is great in the early tier 2 stage, but makes your Frenzy timing a lot weaker. Tier 3 for Happy. And a Slaughterhouse. Delaying the second hero by a good amount. Should start the Lich now though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, big last hit. And of course Happy gets it with the coil. But Talisman of Evasion for the Demon Hunter is a really good item. Happy trying to be a bit of a nuisance here, just with the DK and Skellies. Gets, in fact, one archer. And the Demon Hunter is still not level 3. Level 3 is very important to acquire early with the Demon. Perhaps Moon is playing a bit too aggressively. Oh, here's the Lich. Ready with the Nova. Oh, we have a pretty quick transition to Fiends, by the way. It's only 6 ghouls. That's a pretty low amount. So Happy might be slightly moving away from the frenzy timing. Moon's army at the moment, though, looking rather tiny. 3 archers, 1 dryad. That's it, along with the heroes. But those heroes are looking very underleveled. In fact, all heroes are looking underleveled right now. But Abby's getting big upgrades. Picked up the orb already. Frenzy and research. Scourge Bone Chimes. Can be nice for ghouls sometimes. But Happy's rather gonna sell it. Get a heal scroll perhaps, or in this case an invuln. And now you can pick up the Naga, and that's the thing. That's a big advantage of Naga third. You can pick her up right now and go for the push with Frenzy finishing. Oh, and the Demon Hunter isn't level 3 yet. Lost a ghoul though. That was that a misclick? Coiling the Demon Hunter? Maybe it was. And Happy forgot about the Naga. Now there she is. A lot later than she was supposed to be. Moon gets the experience. Item on the ground! Happy stole it! Stole the big mana. The Demon Hunter was fully slotted. He couldn't pick it up. Oh, Lord. Use the coil to get the kill. Oh, but the bear survives with the rejuve. Wants to burn the DK. Where's the mana burn? A bit late. But the Death Knight now still out of mana. One bear though does still fall. The Naga is completely out of mana for Moon. Doesn't have Fog Lightning anymore. Couple of ghouls still close to falling. Could be getting taken out here. Supply is very, very even. But Moon really needs an Orb of Venom. This was, for Happy standards, this was a disastrous push. He forgot about the Naga. The micro was off. He coiled the wrong target. And also the DK movement wasn't the best. Especially when the Demon Hunter doesn't have boots. It's very hard for the Demon to reach the DK for the coil. But the DK was just chilling in the front line. This was a pretty poor execute by Happy, honestly. That means Moon survives. Can keep on creeping. Naga gonna be level 3 soon. Happy's buying some items at the market. Claws, mantle, and also picking up invulns. Claws plus 12. That's pretty nice. Especially on the Naga, I would say. Tome! Tome! Pick up the tome! Okay, he did. Thank God. Demon Hunter without boots has it very difficult to move in properly against the undead army. Harder to burn the DK, harder to dodge Destroyer Dispel. But again, the DK just runs into the mana burn. This has been happening a few times now on this map. Happy just eating those mana burns way too easily. But the game is still very even. It's gonna be a lot about creeping and levels in the end, I think. Oh, Moon's Naga having some really good right click. Oh, Moon's army might be getting caught without the Demoner. He has the Ultra Vision, so he's got the vision advantage here at nighttime. Oh, Happy placed a sentry, but didn't realize that Moon was behind it already and is already creeping the red camp. This is a big deal for Moon. He's sneaking in the red camp here, Happy, unaware that this one was already being taken. What was the item? Another Claws plus 12! Jesus Christ. He's got plus 28 from Claws. Okay, dude. Both breaking into upkeep. Double level 4 for Moon is very nice. Also the mana for him is looking wonderful. Happy needs a bit more experience. He's gonna get it now. Lich and DK about to level 3. About to get level 3 and 4, I mean. Oh, but he needs a bit more. Look at that. Happy is so close to the double level up, but he needs a little bit more. Oh my god, Claws plus 8. Bro, are you serious? This is plus 36 damage from Claws. Oh my god. Some really good items for Moon, but he needs to put the TP on the Naga, otherwise she has no protection. Well, I suppose she has the invuln. But normally you want to have invuln on Demon and TP on Naga, for the most part. Ancient of Wind coming now late game for Moon. This is not a bad game for Moon at all. If Moon could just slowly macro up to 80 supply with Talons, that can be a very, very strong position for Night Elf. 3/3/3 levels for Happy. DK about to get 4. But there's no creeps left. 1/1 upgrades already on Moon is quite nice. Happy with a 1-0. He's getting web. Of course, he knows Talons will be coming. And I'm pretty sure Happy nowadays sees Talons as the biggest threat in this matchup in general. Unless you have Gargs, then Talons don't matter. But if you play Fiend Destroyer, Talons can be really, really, really strong. Moon is putting all the damage, not all the damage, but most of the damage on the Demon Hunter. I think that's a mistake. He's gonna get controlled all the time. Or is he? Moon moving in. The first bear goes down. Staff wasn't used. Staff is being saved for the demon, I guess. That's level 4 for the DK. Took out 3 bears really quickly. And there's the demon, low HP. Had to be staffed out. That's why perhaps the claws on him weren't the best. Oh! The staff makes it just back in time. Naga in trouble as well. Almost getting nuked to death, but she's still alive. Unlike the bears, which all seem to be gone. Pretty much Destroyer still alive in the middle of the fight. Burrow coming in, trying to save the fiends. That needs to be revealed to take these ones out. The Dryads, very squishy here. And Happy strikes before the Talons are ready. That's something he learned over the year. You don't want to fight against a perfect Night Elf army with Talons and everything. And that might have been the coup de grace. Happy with the push at the right time. Ancient of Wind taken out. Talons will be no concern here. And the Destroyer cannot be dealt with. It's too many Destros in the air. Oh, Fog Lightning finds at least one kill. That Moon is losing so much more. Down to 37 supply only. Oh, Demon Hunter. I hope there's a stab for him. Needs to pass an item. I think there's like a dust on the ground. At least with the invuln, he survives. There's a bit more moon juice, but not much. Oof! Wow. Last Moonwell. Saves that Naga. But Happy's too far ahead. Even all that moon juice isn't gonna be enough. $30 supply behind. Moon doesn't want to give it up yet. But he'll have to soon. Shop's also going to be lost. The magic damage here dealing with the bears easily. Double level 4 thanks to the demon kill. And Happy does it again. 2-0 victory. It was almost a 3-0 victory. Because he kind of won the first map twice. Sort of. Anyways, it's the win. People in the VOD might be very confused here. Like, he won, what? He won the first map twice? What are you talking about? Well, there was a disconnect on the first map on Happy's side. So then we had a regame, even if he won that first match already. Basically, Happy here still flawless. Didn't drop a single map yet in this entire competition. And Happy will fight again tomorrow. And his opponent is Lin. That's going to be a sick game. Lin played amazingly today against 1-0. But Happy can also learn from these games. This is going to be wonderful. This is going to be a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., we start again with Focus versus Lawlight. So at 2:30 probably, more or less, 2:30, it's going to be time for Happy versus Lin. You don't want to miss that. You better tune in tomorrow. The day after that, it's going to be time for the lower bracket with Fortitude versus Colorful and Moon versus 1-0. That's also amazing matches. That is also amazing matches. The TP League always makes for amazing games, and I'm looking forward to continue that journey with you guys tomorrow. Because, yeah, we're done for the day. TP League is over. Tomorrow we continue with the upper bracket, like I just said, with Happy versus Lin and Focus versus Lawlight. And with that, I say goodbye to you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, and have a good one.